Hey, so check this out. Scientists have turned AI into a real game changer by crafting tiny, smart proteins that only switch on when they meet a specific molecule, right?
Absolutely, it's pretty wild. These proteins work like custom-built sensors. They're almost like little gatekeepers. Only opening up exactly when they sense the target molecule.
Exactly. And what's cool is that these smart proteins were engineered by researchers at Queensland University of Technology under Professor Kirill Alexandrov using artificial intelligence. Imagine, AI isn't just crunching numbers, it's actually designing protein functions.
Yep, that's pretty revolutionary. And they even demonstrated that these sensors can function inside living bacterial cells. Which really pushes the boundaries of what we thought was possible.
Right, and what's really interesting is that they don't need to undergo major shape changes to work. Instead, a subtle tweak in how the protein moves is enough to activate the sensor, which
Yeah.
is totally different from what protein scientists assumed for years.
Wait, so are you saying that we no longer need those big, dramatic structural changes? That's a pretty significant shift in understanding, isn't it?
Exactly. It challenges the old idea by showing that minor dynamic shifts can be sufficient for triggering sensor activity. That subtle change can flip the switch and boom, you get a measurable output.
And these outputs include things like color changes, light emission, or even electrical signals, right? Kind of like how a glucose meter works.
Yes, exactly. The team demonstrated that these outputs can actually be linked to electrodes, mapping out a potential path for portable diagnostic devices or environmental sensors. It's a nifty solution to a big problem.
I get that, but I do wonder if relying on subtle shifts might lead to some noise or false readings in less controlled environments. What do you think?
That's a valid concern. However, the researchers argue that the precision of AI-designed binding proteins actually refines the sensor's specificity, reducing the likelihood of erroneous signals.
Yeah,
It's a claim that will need to stand up to real-world testing, though.
fair enough. It's definitely an optimistic leap, and I guess time will tell how robust these sensors turn out to be when used outside the lab.
True, but think about the huge potential. Low-cost biosensors for medical diagnostics, environmental monitoring, even industrial biotechnology. The research brought together teams from Australia, the UK, and the US, including collaborations with groups like CSIRO and experts from the University of Washington.
Wow, a global collaboration indeed. That kind of international teamwork really adds to the credibility and potential impact of the research.
Absolutely. It's an exciting leap forward that shows how AI is not just theoretical, but actively reshaping how we approach complex biological challenges. It's like witnessing the dawn of a new era in biosensor technology.
I couldn't agree more. It's definitely a breakthrough that could change diagnostics and monitoring as we know it.
And honestly, it's those tiny smart switches, when they finally make it into everyday tech, that might revolutionize how quickly and accurately we detect everything from diseases to environmental toxins.
Absolutely, this research is paving the way for smarter, more responsive technologies. I'm super excited to see where it goes next.